What's up, pilots? Pilot 83 here. So today we're going to do a little special video for everybody. So it has been asked a lot, and especially as of late, it's been asked, Pilot, what are your specs on the Xbox? What are you doing? How are you getting such smooth gameplay on the Xbox with certain planes? I can't get the plane to even load. What is it you're doing? Your videos, the planes are so smooth, these graphics look so smooth, and so forth. It's even got to a point where some people have questioned if I'm actually recording on PC and not on Xbox. And no judgment there, not mad at anybody for thinking that. Ultimately, it's because of Microsoft, because Microsoft has, for some reason, given us such, I can't even explain these weird issues where we're all on the same console, and certain planes like the Kodiak, the T-45 Goshawk, and there's a ton of airports and certain add-ons that half of us can use no problem and the other half can't use. And some of these people I know have very few add-ons and they can't get nothing to work, and here I am. I have a crap ton of add-ons and I'm having no issue. So I thought I'd make a video just to really try to help y'all if I can. So this is exactly how I sim. This is what I do. This is my method, and maybe it will work for you. I hope it does, but no guarantee. This is just me reaching out to my community and really trying to help y'all the best that I can. So I'm going to show you on my screen. It's obviously very hard to record your dashboard screen on the Xbox X, unlike the Xbox One was with the companion app. It can't be done with the X the same way. It's much more complicated. So I'm sorry if the quality is not the best on that, but I'm going to do what I can to help y'all. So give me just a moment and we'll switch around. All right, pilot. So let's go over the first thing. So here we are inside the sim. Okay. Some things that I do. So if we go to options here, go to general options, I do not play with HDR10 on. And there's a reason why. And the reason is I don't have to. And now for some of y'all this might not be an option at the moment, but let me show y'all something. So if I go to settings, TV display options, you'll see I play in 1440. Okay? And you're probably like, well, why don't you play in 4K? Well, you see that game mode is turned on. My TV has a 4K HDR10 upscaler built in game mode and TV mode. So it automatically upscales the screen to this, and it makes it look even better than what the Xbox puts out. So I'm able to play the Xbox at a lower resolution. I could even do 1080, and I used to, but 1440 seems not to have any issues, and that's definitely taken a load of strain off the Xbox. So that is one of the things that I do. So having a really nice TV to do that is a big benefit. Something else that I do that I find is imperative. By the way, if you're looking at these hours, you wonder why they're so low. Well, we're about to explain to you why. Well, first let's get to this. Data. Do not know why this is 8. This is always set to at 32 for me. So I always have my rolling catch set at 32. All right. And then once a month, I turn this off. I delete the rolling catch and I reset it. Okay. That is set like that. Now, also, once a month, what I do, and I'll show you, come here, and if you come down here where it says saved data, 2 items, everybody's going to be different. It's going to depend on how many add-ons you have. Mine says 134.9 gigabytes. I delete that once a month. That deletes all of the content of the sim. It deletes everything but the base SIM. Deletes all updates, world updates, planes, anything you've ever bought, deletes it all. It does not delete your controller options, which is great, but it deletes it all. Now, worst case scenarios, which I had to do it recently, is I will uninstall the whole entire SIM. So I will uninstall both of these, the top and the bottom. But since I've been doing this, since the SIM came out, as the days came out, which is, we're getting close to a year now, I think I had 5 full reinstalls. But once a month, I delete all of the saved data of the content and just reinstall it. And that always, I'm telling you, is probably one of the biggest helps where I notice things being weird or being funny, especially after world updates. That usually always fixes those issues. Now, when you do a full deletion, where you delete the top one, for some reason, some people do not lose their flight hours, and for some reason, some people do. I always lose all my flight hours. So that is another thing. But very bottom, to me, it's very important. I do it once a month just to get rid of any corrupt files, any old coding, anything, get it out. Okay, let's go back into the SIM. So that's all set. It's good to go. Okay. So something else that I do, which is, I feel, imperative, and I run a lot from my Xbox X. I run the Velocity one alongside with the HOTAS one and the pedals, so they're both connected. So technically I have control of both of them. I run a RGB LED keyboard. I run a mouse. I run a flash drive, camera, fan, a charger. Okay, but connected to the Xbox, but it has its own power source, so it's not pulling power from the Xbox. So that's also very important. But the last thing that I think is very, very important, also besides your internet speed is a big thing. And I know that's something that everybody has an option to. I have 1,000 gigs. I have the Gigablast, but you don't need that much. I think if it's just you by yourself, 200 is plenty. I do it just because I need it for when I'm doing 4K stuff. It makes things a lot faster. So real quick, I'm going to show you. I'm going to move this. And you'll notice on the top of my Xbox, there is this fan. Has its own power source. All right. Now, a lot of people, I have a video on this, old video, you can watch it, really hated on this when I first did it and said, oh, you don't know what you're doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. So let me get that out there and make that very clear. I know exactly what I'm doing. So the fan in the Xbox pulls air from the back and mainly from the bottom. Pulls it straight up, pushes it out. But we all know that the fan in the Xbox is weak. Now, some of us do not have Xbox overheating issues. Some of us do. I personally, if I do not have a fan, my Xbox will get to the point of so hot, it will shut itself completely down, as it does to protect itself. So this top fan, and like I said, watch my old video. I'll actually, I'll tag it. I'll put the link to it, to the video in the description. But it's an ultra fan, but whisper quiet. Has a lot of power, probably 4 times the speed of the fan that's built in. So as that air is being sucked through and pushed out the top, this fan is also sucking that same air and pushing it out the top. And it works so well that I would show you in this video, but it'd be hard. I have to get up here. When I put my hand behind the Xbox, I can feel the air being sucked through the Xbox. I can feel it being pulled through and pushed out. And because of that, my Xbox always runs really cool. It doesn't even get warm. When your Xbox is getting really hot, that's causing a lot of issues. And you're most likely going to have a CTD or a shutdown. I used to do it with 2. I do have 2 of them. I used to have one on the bottom shooting air straight up as the factory one inside, and the one on top was pulling that out. So one was pushing, two pulling, and I realized that one was plenty, so I used the other one for my router because I have a really nice router as well that sometimes gets really hot. So I just use that fan for that. But works great. I've done 2 Xbox breakdown and cleanings. I think that's also very important. The Xbox was made to be broke down and cleaned. It's very simple to do. I just did it, I think, 2 days ago. Took the whole Xbox apart, took everything out. It took me maybe 30 minutes to do. There's many YouTube videos on how to do this. I personally am not going to make a video on doing that because I do not want to feel responsible if I tell someone the wrong thing and they ruin their Xbox. So you will not get that from me, but I'll tell you there are many great videos on how to do that. And when I was simming last night or the night before, might have been last night, I was saying to everybody in the chat how I just noticed such an improvement after I cleaned all the dust out. But yeah, so these are just things that I personally do, okay? I hope that these could some way help you. I hope they do. If they do help you, let me know. But these are things I do. I have no issue with the Kodiak. I don't have to uninstall the NXI 1000, the Garmin. I don't have any issues with the Gauss Hawk. And there's a lot of add-ons I just have no issues with it. It runs good. So I hope that this does help you in some way, and is not so much a Microsoft code issue, which I do believe a lot of it is. But if it does help you in some way, let me know. But this is exactly how I sim every day. This is what I do. This is how my videos are being recorded and everything, just like that. So if it helps you guys, let me know. As always, I'm Pilot83. Happy flying out there. Go to my Discord. We are voting on the group flight today. It will not be Sunday. Sunday's Easter. It will probably be Saturday. I will get a definite date by tomorrow on this next group flight because of the holiday. Follow my Instagram. But until next time, guys, happy flying out there. And thank you guys so much for being just such great supporters of the channel. Fly together, guys. Stand together. Till next time. Peace. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you like this video and you feel like I earned your subscription, please hit that subscribe button and that like button so you don't miss out. Until next time, guys, see you in the air.